Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I'm up with day 4 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Here's just a recap of the bingo board. I will leave everything in the description box down below about 30 Days of Sketches, including where you can find the bingo board and all the sketches, which is on Christy's Facebook group. Now, today's sketch in the top left here is created by Jessica Michaels. She has a YouTube channel. I will leave her links down below. And she has created this great, circle elements where the photos are circles. It's got some kind of paper strips coming out of it and some stars and some splatters. This is one of those times where I'm inspired by the sketch, but certainly not following it exactly. I wasn't so keen on cutting my photos in circles for start. And then I thought, I could have done the paper strips, and I was going to. And then I was like, I could kind of recreate the theme of this using all of these rainbows that I had in this. And also, the splatters. Anyway, I'm going with rainbows. That's what I was saying. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. The intent of the sketch is here, but this is probably a time where I say I'm inspired by the sketch, but it's not an exact interpretation. But certainly very quick to come together. The rainbows in this Boho Baby collection are quite large. There was a whole pack of rainbow ephemera, and they had some stars and some moons and things as well in there. There was heaps of rainbows to work with, and I fussy cut some rainbows from the 12 by 12 paper, and so that's what these smaller ones are here that I'm popping up now on foam. So it was good. I had a few different sizes to work with, and then I'm going to kind of sort of create my title around my photos, similar to what Jessica has in her sketch. I just didn't cut my photos, really. Now, my title is My Cute Baby, and then it actually ends up sort of being My Cute Sweet Baby, kind of, because I use a little chipboard word down the bottom that says sweet, and I end up putting it above my title, or above the word baby, so it kind of ends up being My Cute Sweet Baby, which still makes sense. I'm just layering, that is literally all I'm doing, just layering up the rainbows. I didn't pop any of the large ones up on foam. I didn't pop my photos up on foam because I knew I wanted my title to kind of nest in around the photos, and by popping it up, I could have popped one of the photos up on foam, but I knew if I did that I'd have to the title is already on foam, and then I thought everything is just going to get two-dimensional to fit in my album. So I'm keeping everything else fairly flat. I try at the moment to only do kind of one layer of dimension, if that makes sense. So everything is sort of only one dimension layer high. The space is not infinite. I don't have the room for too many albums, and I'm already getting a few too many. Not really sure where I'm going to put them all, but anyway, that's a problem for another day. So you can see here, this is the chipboard piece I was meaning. So I put it above the word baby, and so I kind of thought, well, the title now reads My Cute Sweet Baby. That's okay. It works. These are actually photos of Addison she was 7 weeks old here, but she was having her 6-week injections at the doctor's. The first photo where she's awake was the before photo, and then the second photo where she's asleep was the after photo. She really only squawked for 2 seconds while the needle went in, and then that was it. She was fine. And because you have to wait 15 minutes before you can leave, she fell asleep. So clearly she was not that bothered by her injections or her immunisations. Oh, I had a little puffy rainbow, and I thought, you know what, that will be cute for a little bit of different texture. So I swapped out one of the fussy cut rainbows for that puffy rainbow. I thought about adding some more puffies in, and then I went, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. This is a pretty simple layout. The rainbows do all the talking anyway. And the one thing that Jess did have in her sketch that I did follow pretty exact was she had 2 lots of torn edges on her sketch. So one on the right and one on the left. And I'm like, yeah, that looks awesome. I'm totally going to do that. So I have torn away part of the edge on both those sides, and I'm just going to figure out which paper I want, which side of the paper that I want. And this took me a long time to decide. I ummed and ahed for ages, and I almost went with the stripe, and then I don't. I go with the brown letters. I just felt like The brown was more contrasting and it picked up a lot of the brown that was in the rainbows. And I just thought, I'm not probably going to use the brown anywhere else. So I did here. I just embraced it. And this little piece that I had here was like the perfect size for my torn edges. So that was a good coincidence because I didn't plan it like that. But it worked. So I've added that one in, and then I'm going to come back and do the other side. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. Very simple to come together, but worked well, I thought. So as I said, I will leave a link to everything in the description box down below. There is a playlist for 30 Days of Sketches, so you'll be able to, if watching people's interpretation of sketches is your thing, I highly recommend you go and check out the playlist because it will just autoplay through all the videos, and we're all uploading them to the playlists as we kind of create them. So you'll be constantly having more videos on there, and it's a great way to kind of watch everyone without having to hop through different links on people's videos. So loving a playlist at the moment. So anyway, I'm pretty much done. I am going to add some splatters. Jessica had some splatters in her sketch, and I'm all about splatters, so I decided to add those. I am using, I don't know what colour this is. It's a really hot pink that I have in my How to Kill a Kit with Style this month from Crazy Craft Obsession that Cass hooked me up with. So it's a Shimmers. I just can't remember exactly which one. I'm so sorry. Anyway, here is my close-up. Make sure you check out my description box for all the relevant links, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.